the Stockwell Six. I don't know if you heard about these guys, the Stockwell Six. Like, I kind of like looked in a bit into it. I've heard about it over the years, but never heard much about it. And it came through that a corrupt police officer, I believe in the 70s, falsely accused a number of six youngsters that they robbed him, lied about it, and then due to brutalization, I have to say it, and I've heard accounts of this. They've had to do time, whether it's from youth offenders to prison itself. And for the first time, I was born in the 70s. Now, for the first time after 40 odd years, they have been acquitted. They've been cleared for the crimes. And then when they get through the six and saying about their corrupt officer, who I believe is dead and found out to be corrupt, I believe. But either way, guys, why is this important to talk about this? To bring out there, I do hear a lot about US being the worst place for racism and crimes by police officers, and it's not true. We're not saying the police haven't got better. We're not saying the police is every single one of them are racist, but I think that I want to destroy the myth that we have to say that, George Floyd will only happen in America. Sorry, George Floyd is one of many that happened in America, and is the only one that got captured on the news. Now, this one has been acquitted, but I've heard many accounts of a generation of men who are older than myself, who was born in this country, who have given accounts of brutality from police. And what you have to realize, guys, is this is the damage of racism, is this, that they can't be there. They can't earn, their earning potential goes down because they end up having to go in prison and having a criminal record. But on top of that, the psychological damage that they have on these men. You can't just because, we can pick on a black guy. The damage on our community, because you could argue and say, when it was rife in the 70s and the 60s and the 80s and men were going in prison unnecessarily. I'm not saying men didn't do it. It's a fact. I keep on saying that we only represent a small minority of this country. Yeah. But yet, when it comes to prisons, we are massive. We're 10 times higher than our population outside of prisons. So the damage of that in the community is absolutely massive. We want to go biblical. We talk about Moses and we talk about Egypt. We want to take out all the men, Hebrew men and all this business. The reality show is that taking out the black men of our community and destroying them and psychologically damaging them for the future of their life is a killer. Absolute killer. And it's decimated our community. It's put like a trust. They just haven't achieved what they should have and could have achieved. And not for everyone. There is some amazing success stories. I'm 100% there to talk about success stories. I did mention about, I was frustrated that, when a black man goes in prison, we always get Jamaican born, this and that and the other. But what to show is that basically, like, imagine being falsely accused, getting caught up into prisons. Guys, I just watched Time on the BBC and I was like, I ain't got no time to be going on prison. But the right to show is, if you got put there by being, unfortunately, put there and no one's there to defend you. So what's reparations for these guys? These guys are just, the children didn't even know. One of the children, and it's just one of many. Absolutely disgrace. And it's not just one is too many. And we need to, I salute them guys for going all the way to clear the name. It's a shame that some of them had their parents think that they're a criminal right to their deathbed. That's gotta hurt. To know that you're a disappointment to your parents till you're dead. Come on, guys. We can't be just thinking, this is fair and okay. Yeah? And we have to realize that I'm not saying we're here to defund the police. Far from it. I'm just saying, let's take ownership of our actions. Let's not pretend like, don't worry, we're all happy, we're all woke now, so we can't talk about anything to do with the past, we just move on. No, the damage that this has caused our community, the Afro-Caribbean community in the UK, is massive, because I see today the children, the grandchildren of that generation. It breaks my heart, man, guys. Absolutely breaks my heart. tear out people's dreams like this, man. But this is just me putting out there. If you wanna disagree, agree with me. But all I have to do is salute the Stockwell Six, and it breaks my heart. I was literally down to tears to see, what the children had to go through in these places, and false accused because of a corrupt police officer. One of many, not few, many. And we have to take ownership of these actions. But listen, things are hopefully getting better now. We are the police I know are doing the best to do that changes. We do check out the Roger Van Marina show. We do talk to a police officer who are actually trying to make changes. I know friends of mine who's also in the police. They're trying to do things. We can't be going out there to say to them, yo guys, burn down. This is conversation not about burn down the police stations and all that. This is just a real talk of, let's be real, things have happened out of hand. George Floyd is not an American issue. It's a worldwide issue, and it's here in the UK, an issue right underneath our nose. Let's not be snobby about this thing, yeah? And about mistreating black people by the police system anyway. So yeah, but we do salute the people out there who are trying to make changes right now, and I know there's plenty of them want to make change. So we're here to back you. Hit us up, man. We're here to back up the whoever's trying to make a change in the police force. But listen, in the background I got a bit of John Keefe, and we're gonna play this out. Listen, I hope you enjoy the vibe of it, man. Watch this.